Welcome back to Unleash Success. This is your host, Corey Corpodian. Guys, a quick update on the podcast. We're going to be releasing episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays now. On Mondays, we're still going to do the Mental Mondays to create a mental shift to help you become more successful during the week. Wednesdays, we'll be interviewing people just like we have been for the last 2+ years. You know, people have built million or even billion-dollar businesses. And then on Fridays, a new series that I'm introducing called Everyday Entrepreneurs. This is to break down the secrets of people that are in the dirt. You know, they're working on their strategies of success. They're trying things today to show you what it takes to make $1,000 more a month, or maybe even $10,000 more a month, and leave your day job. If you are interested in building a business, if you want to grow a new business that you just started, I created a free guide. Go to unleashsuccess.com/startup. It's a free guide compiling all the best advice that I got from the last 2 years of interviewing successful entrepreneurs on the podcast. So if you want to start a business or grow your new business, go to unleashsuccess.com/startup, and the link will be in the show notes. Now, for today's Mental Monday, we've got to go deep, guys, because yesterday there was a horrifying, tragic accident. One of the greatest NBA players to ever play the game, Kobe Bryant, was killed in a helicopter crash. At 41 years old, he still had a lot of life to give, and yet it is just one of the greatest tragedies. I was in total shock when it happened, and even worse, I mean, just if anything could get even worse, there was 8 other people on board. One of them was his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. And my heart goes out to the families of everybody on board, and my deepest condolences. Such a tragedy. And the reason I bring that up is because I look at Kobe Bryant and I ask myself, why did Kobe impact my life so much and the lives of millions of other people in the world? And that is simply because he had a never-ending, relentless drive for greatness. Kobe was a 5-time NBA champion. He was the MVP of the NBA Finals. He won 2 gold medals. And eerily, you know, if you saw the interview LeBron James gave on Saturday night after he barely just broke Kobe Bryant's scoring record, you know, LeBron talks about how Kobe influenced him and showed him the way, you know, leaving high school to go to the NBA, and how Kobe was a mentor for LeBron. I mean, Kobe Bryant has 2 Laker jersey numbers retired, hanging in the rafters, number 8 and number 24. Kobe was the definition of excellence. He, even after winning championships, I mean, most people want to win 1 championship. He wins 3 championships back to back to back, and still wants to win more, still wants to show people that he is capable of doing it. I mean, his work ethic was relentless. His love for the game was relentless. His amount of passion. This guy was the definition of unleash success. He unleashed success so massively in his NBA career. He definitely goes down as one of the greatest of all time. And, you know, I'll just never forget, real quick, the story. I remember seeing when Kobe Bryant, I was watching it on TV, where he tore his Achilles tendon, which normally would be one of the most agonizing things. I mean, I remember my dad, actually, I was watching my dad play basketball. He tore his Achilles tendon, and like he went down like a shot. I had to drive him to the hospital. I mean, it is an agonizingly painful injury, and usually it's career ending. What did Kobe Bryant do? He didn't leave the game and go to the hospital directly. He stood up, he walked to the free throw line, and he made his 2 free throws on a torn Achilles tendon. That right there was grit. That right there was relentless pursuit of greatness. That right there was never quitting. You know, Kobe is known for his excellence, but even beyond basketball, after he retired from basketball, did you know he won an Oscar for his movie? I mean, this guy did everything at the next level, and I think that's why he's impacted and inspired millions of people around the world, because he was the guy who woke up at 3 a.m. He was the guy who shot for an hour before practice and after practice. He was not only talented, he was the hardest worker in the room. And I always admired that. I look up to that immensely. And I think we all can admire that and take Kobe's life as an inspiration. It's a tragic loss. I still can't believe it happened, but I'll always remember Kobe as one of the greatest who always strived for greatness and never, ever quit, even on a torn Achilles tendon. And so I look back on my own life and I say, man, what have I done? What have I accomplished? Is it enough? You know, what's my legacy going to be left behind? What kind of impact have I made on, and you don't have to make impact on millions of people, but on your friends, on your family? Are you a positive impact? Are you a positive force for good in this world? And you can do that in so many different ways. You can do that through your work ethic. You can lead by example like Kobe did. And so ask yourself these questions. What is your impact going to be on the world? What do you want to do? What do you want to leave behind when your time is called? Because you know what? The truth is, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anyone. This is a tragedy. It shocked the world. And we all know Kobe was taken too soon, but we never know when our time is up. So every day we've got to go out there and we've got to give it all. We've got to live life to the fullest. Whether that's pursuing your dreams, working hard, or calling up a family member that you haven't talked to in a while and telling them, I love you. It's all water under the bridge. Or maybe it's, starting that diet today, not tomorrow. Maybe it's starting that business today, not tomorrow. Maybe it's asking that guy or girl out today, not tomorrow. Because we don't know if tomorrow might never come. So I challenge you. If there's something that in your life right now you regret, the cure to your regret is to take action. If there's something right now that you want to do, take action and go do it. If there's some dream that you've been putting off, stop putting it off and pursue it. If there's some goal that you wish to attain, stop telling yourself that tomorrow you'll start, and start today. Because today is the only time we have. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you so much for being part of this community. I can't thank you enough for allowing me to speak to you on a weekly basis. If you ever need anything, please reach out to me, Corey, Corey, at unleashsuccess.com. I'd love to connect with you. And what more is there to say? But Kobe Bryant, rest in peace.